Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you are new here and you don't know my face, my name is Stephanie Jean and this is my channel where I like to talk about stuff on the internet. Now, I recognize that I have done kind of life updates. Okay. I recognize that I have done kind of life updates sporadically on my channel in the past, just kind of like when I don't know what to make a video about, I'll just kind of talk about how I'm feeling. And I like that and I like doing those. But, you know, I want to have a little bit more structure. So, in addition to however often I do those, because who knows what that's like, I want to do a solstice review twice a year, every year. If you don't know what a solstice happens twice a year. There's the summer solstice and the winter solstice. The summer solstice is the longest day of the year. It's where there's the most sunlight. And then the winter solstice is the opposite. It's the shortest day of the year. It's the day where there is the least amount of sunlight. Typically, these fall on June 24th and December 20th, respectively. Give or take a few days because, you know, the planets move. But I just wanted to, you know, take this time to really check in as like a midway point throughout the year. You know, it's been 6 years. It's been 6 months since I made my New Year's resolutions. My cat is being chaotic. So I just wanted to take the opportunity, hi Connor, to discuss what goals I'm still working towards, what goals have just kind of like completely fallen to the wayside, and reassess, kind of like a mid-year review that an employer would do of an employee and stuff. I have some questions. I'm gonna try and do this every 6 months, so it'll be its own playlist of solstice reviews, and that's what this is. So this is the first one. Yay. Alright, so I'm going to look over my 2020 goals as the first thing. So how are you doing on last season's goals is how I phrased the question. And so in my bullet journal I have my goals for 2020 and I split them up into body, mind, and soul, and then there are 3 goals within each of those. So I'm going to actually get a pen and see how they're going. Yoga journey was the first one. I think I've done yoga 5 times in the last 6 months. So, you know, that definitely needs some work. Cooking, I have been cooking more and I did come up with some new recipes, new ways to make new recipes. So that one's doing pretty good and I want to continue doing. Healthcare, taking care of my physical health. Now, I was doing really well on this and then COVID hit and I stopped. So, I mean, that one could use some work and I don't think it's one that I should like cross off the list, but I do want to clarify it a little bit and like my health conditions with polycystic ovarian syndrome and my thyroid and trying to get all that kind of figured out. Then we have the mind category where my goal was to read 50 books, which, you know, if I was accurately spreading out the 50 books, then technically right now I should be at 25. I am at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm at 8. I'm going to amend that and say 25 books. Writing every day and content creation were the other 2 goals under mind, and definitely have not been writing every day, although I should be. I'm going to change that to every week. I saw somebody else say this, 3 hours. So I'm going to say that my goal is to write 3 hours a week instead of just writing every day. And then content creation, obviously JuneTube is going pretty good so far. I have to actually look at my channel because I don't really remember how it was doing before JuneTube. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't publish it all in April, so I'd give myself like a B, maybe like a C+, B- area, but content creation is something I definitely want to keep doing, so, and that's 100% in reference to YouTube, so yay. Now we're into soul, right? We did body, we did mind, now we're into the soul category. I have daily journaling, which I have not been doing and I should be doing, so I'm just gonna leave that in there. meditation, which I do like maybe once or twice a month. So that's definitely got to be something I put more focus on. Like my spirituality and faith, I definitely think that I feel like I've gotten to a point where I've kind of just, I've consistently been practicing, I've consistently been doing what I need to do, but I haven't really been growing. So I want to grow and not just be consistent, because at least I've been consistent and I am proud of myself for that. Those were my goals that I set in January, and we've discussed how I'm moving forward with these goals and where I want to be 6 months from now when the winter solstice comes. All right, now we're going into the general life update. How's Jacob? Jacob's good. My marriage is good. He's currently gone for work, but he'll definitely be back with plenty of time before the winter solstice. So right now we're just doing the military distance thing. That's kind of normal for military life. How are the pets? The pets are good. Currently we have 5 pets. We have Connor, he's a German Shepherd Chihuahua, don't ask. Celine, who is our Siamese mutt kitten. And we have Pan, our crested gecko, Lady, and Cupid, both of which are female betta fish. Miscellaneous things. What is the last movie I watched? I watched Tangled 2 nights ago because I was working on recipes for a midsummer picnic, and I was like, ooh, like Tangled has a lot of sun imagery, so I'm gonna watch Tangled. Currently gaming. What video games am I currently playing? Animal Crossing, duh. And Minecraft. And I was playing The Witcher, but then I kind of stopped like last week. So I should keep playing The Witcher. Currently reading. Currently I am reading 3 books. I'm reading The Hunger Games, or rereading The Hunger Games because I want to make a video series. I'm also reading The Chakra Bible by Patricia Mercier, Definitive Guide to Working with Chakras. It's like a series, like there's a bunch of books like this. I also have the Crystal Bible, but I use that as a reference. And this one I'm just like reading like a book because I want to know more about chakras. And then I'm listening to on Audible, I got this the other day. I want to get his name right, the author's name. How to Be an Anti-Racist by Ibram X. Kendi. Yeah, that's what the cover looks like. So yeah, those are the books I'm currently reading. And that's kind of it for this solstice review. And in 6 months, I will see what has changed, what stayed the same. And then 6 months after that, it'll be JuneTube again, and I'll be making another one of these videos. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. I hope you guys are having a lovely day. As always, you can connect with me on social media at P_StephanieJean, and I will see you in another JuneTube video tomorrow. Love you, bye!